Hello, finance class. This is Dr. Scott with the second of two, Chapter 11, Excel simulation video demonstrations. I did the first problem in video 1, and now I will do the second of two problems with the same aim. We're still finding the weighted average cost of capital, but we have different information this time, so we're going to be finding it in a different way. So for problem number 2, we know the perpetual after-tax yearly cash flows. We know the equity flotation cost. We know the debt flotation cost. We know the firm's D&E ratio, which is their debt to equity ratio. And to find our weighted average cost of capital, we need to know debt divided by debt plus equity, and we need to know equity divided by debt plus equity. And then from there, we'll be able to figure our WACC. So let's do this one. This is obviously a bit more simple since we have fewer variables to consider. So D divided by D plus E is the firm's debt to equity ratio divided by 1 plus the firm's debt to equity ratio. So what does that look like? It looks like equal sign, because we're having Excel do math for us. Okay, the firm's D&E ratio for me is on B26, and again, it's going to be in a different place for you on your spreadsheet. Just make sure that you have the right information and the right cell references. Okay, so we have our D&E ratio divided by parentheses 1 plus the D&E ratio, so B26. Close our parentheses and see what we have. Okay, 33.33%. Now, equity divided by debt plus equity is a lot simpler. That's just 1 minus D divided by D&E. So that's pretty easy. Equal sign 1 minus B29, because we just found out what that is, equals 66.67%. And as you can see, this makes perfect sense because together these are 100%. So weighted average cost of capital is only slightly more challenging. We take our equity divided by debt and equity times the equity flotation cost plus debt divided by debt and equity times the debt flotation cost. So this is what that looks like. Equal sign. Okay, the first thing is equity divided by debt and equity for us in this demonstration is B30 times the equity flotation cost, which is B24, plus D divided by D&E, which is B29, times the debt flotation cost, which is B25. And then we hit enter and see what we've got. So our weighted average cost of capital for this project is 9%. I know this went fast just because there were fewer things to consider. Feel free to watch it as many times as you need to. Ask me any questions you have, and I look forward to talking with you soon.